Marston's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marson here, and today I want to talk about Nintendo Labo, which, if you missed it, Nintendo Labo is a new thing that Nintendo is making, which is like this DIY cardboard thing that you can buy, and you can make different things out of it, and it actually interacts with the Nintendo Switch. Now, I originally wanted to make this video right when they announced this. I was going to make a video that night, and I started to record it, and then I don't know, I kept coming up with points about how I thought it was cool, but I didn't think it would do well. And every time I kept coming up with points, I was like, well, wait a minute. That doesn't make sense because I think this will do well because of this. And I just kept going back and forth, and I was like, you know what? Let me just sit on this for a little bit, and then I'll make a video on it later. And I'm glad I did, because I think that this is going to be very successful. At first, I just thought it was a cool concept, but it wouldn't really go anywhere. Now, I not only think it's a cool concept, but I think this is going to be huge. Now, this is obviously aimed towards kids. And seeing as how I'm in my 20s, I don't fall under that category. But even I'm going to buy the variety pack, which includes the fishing pole, which I love fishing in any game, so I want that. The variety pack also comes with a piano, which I just want to try because I really don't understand how the piano actually works. I remember when I was watching the trailer for this, I was like, okay, like, this is kind of cool, but there's no way this stuff actually works. And then I was thinking, I'm like, no, they're going to show that this works. Because, I mean, why would you make this for your imagination if you actually put the Switch in it? And sure enough, it actually knows that you're hitting the keys. I don't really understand how. I mean, I know it uses the Joy-Cons and stuff, but it's still kind of incredible to me that it actually works. I'm curious as to how well it works. And this is where I'm wondering if, because it's aimed towards kids, I don't know if they're planning to get away with the fact that maybe it won't be that responsive. I mean, this is still cardboard, and you do have to make it yourself. So if you don't do it perfectly, I don't know how well it's going to work. And I don't know how well it's going to work, period. But I have to say that it's still incredible that they even came up with this. And then it also comes with the driving one, where it's like it's kind of like a motorcycle. It looks like you hold on to two handles, you put the Switch in the middle, and then there's even a gas pedal from what I saw in the trailer. I'm looking at the box right now for the variety pack, and in the trailer they showed a gas pedal, so I'm assuming it's both of those things. And that seemed really cool to me because it's like an inexpensive way to have a driving simulator, which I think is really cool because those steering wheels are really expensive for like the PC and stuff if you want a really, really good one. Which, again, I don't know how accurate this is going to be, because, I mean, as it is, I mean, you really are just using the Joy-Cons with the steering wheel one, but that's why the piano one, to me, is so incredible, because with all these other things, it's like, okay, I get how it works. It's like, you know, you're holding the Joy-Con just in a unique way, because the cardboard's putting it in a specific way. But the piano one, like, I don't even think there'd be a way to fake that one. Because I guess my point is that, like, with the driving one, I mean, you could probably essentially just hold the Joy-Cons, like, in the air, and it would do the same thing. But with the piano one, I don't think you could simulate that without this cardboard. Like, I don't understand how that one not only works, but works accurately. But the fishing rod one, I just think that's so cool. The only negative thing about that is I don't know if you have to have, like, that piece of yarn or string that goes from the Switch to the fishing pole, because that just seems like it would get annoying. I don't understand how, like, it could keep infinitely spooling itself. Like, I feel like you'd have to unwind it a lot, which that would be annoying. But like I said, I love fishing in any game, so I'm excited for that. Animal Crossing Switch. But for right now, this will do. Also, I'm calling it right now. If they make Nintendo Labo Animal Crossing as the next Animal Crossing game, I'm gonna freak out. I hope that they don't do that. I don't mind if Nintendo Labo is like added things in other games, but actually that's a topic for a whole nother video. So we're not gonna get into that right now. But I'm calling it here first, before I make that video, that I am not gonna be surprised if Nintendo Labo starts to have other Nintendo IPs mixed into it, whether it be an add-on to a game or its own game. Again, that's a discussion for another video, but I just want to call it here because I would not be surprised if they did that. The only thing that seems really uninteresting to me about this variety pack is the house one. I don't really understand the appeal of that one. Maybe it's just because I don't fully understand like what you can do in it, but it doesn't seem that interesting to me. But I am actually going to buy this. I am going to try it. Again, I'm most excited for the fishing one, but I am also really intrigued with the piano one, and I want to see how accurately it actually works. This one also comes with that weird moving thing too. It's like you put the Joy-Cons in it, and you apparently can move it like a remote control car with the Switch. I don't fully get that one. There must be some little cheap motorized thing that it comes with, which for $70, this is actually kind of a lot of stuff. I will say that I think the robot one is not worth it. I mean, maybe if like you are a kid, it's worth it, but it's $80. I'm not spending $80 to pretend to be a robot. I would rather get the variety pack for $70, get all this different stuff, and have more of a variety. But again, I could see the appeal for a kid being able to do the robot one. I probably would have loved that as a kid. To be honest, I would have loved all this stuff more as a kid, but I'm still really interested by it, so I have to try some of it, so the variety pack is perfect for me. But that's all I really have to say about this. I think that this is a genius idea. I really think that this is going to hit off very, very well. And I think that not only kids are going to be buying it, I think that this is actually going to do well with a wide range of consumers, whether it be parents with their kids or just young adults or maybe even just older people in general. I don't know. I think this is going to be something that is popular, like I said, among a wide range of consumers, kind of like what the Wii was. I think the Switch is really starting to kind of push itself further than what it initially started as, because the Switch is doing very well. It's actually doing better than the Wii was in this given time frame, and this is gonna allow it to hit a market that it may not be hitting right now when it comes to the Nintendo Switch. So I think this is genius. I think it's going to do well. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about all this. Are you going to get one of these things? Are you going to get the robot thing? Are you going to get the variety pack? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.